What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Chins and Giggles. Today is Galentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, y'all.
It's Valentine's Day weekend, you guys.
Yes. I hope you guys are having a great day. And I just got to say this. It's okay if you don't have a Valentine for Valentine's Day. This is why I love Galentine's Day, because it really appreciates even like the single girlies, the single gals, you know.
Well, first of all, like in Spanish is Día de Amor y Amistad. Del amor y amistad.
I thought it was Día de San Valentín.
Es San Valentín, but es Día del Amor y la Amistad.
Oh, no, that's right. They brought in the friendship.
So in Spanish, it's literally like basically called like it's the day of love and friendship.
I know that's right.
And I love, you know what I love about Galentine's Day? I feel like years ago, it was a thing, but it wasn't as widespread as it is now. Like now it's like mandatory, I feel like, for most people to Galentine's is just as important as Valentine's, right?
It is, huh? I love it.
It's kind of the same with like Friendsgiving, for example. Friendsgiving was like a thing back then where it was like here and there, but now it's like an actual thing that's almost like become its own holiday.
But I feel like Galentine's is more solid because they have a day for it. It's the 13th.
Wait, is Galentine's actually the 13th?
It's actually the 13th.
Oh my gosh, so this is going on at Galentine's. I didn't even realize there was an official Galentine's Day.
What like kind of makes it a little bit crazy that it's actually a day. Like on the calendar, so baby.
What the heck? In what world am I living in? It's on the calendar?
I think I actually just discovered this year when I was looking at the calendar. I was
not
like,
on my calendar.
You're joking. Search up on Google, when is Galentine's Day?
Dude, wait, this is news to me.
Yes.
I thought Galentine's was the girlies made it up.
Okay, well,
they did.
Maybe what happened, but that's how revolutionary it was.
What? Oh my gosh, yeah. So it was popularized, obviously, but Galentine's Day is celebrated annually on February 13th. Popularized by sitcom Parks and Recreation. They popularized it? A show, the show Park, it's kind of like the show, you know, The Office. It's kind of like similar. It's like another show, but it's similar.
They're the ones that like started it?
What? Okay, that's a fun fact. I had no idea that they're the ones that popularized it. This unofficial holiday is dedicated to celebrating female friendship, often featuring brunch, cocktails, and gift sharing among friends.
Well, Karina, let's think about it. When the times that we've done Galentine's is usually the day before Valentine's Day.
Yeah. And you know what? Wow, I had no idea that it originated from Parks and Recreation. That's a fun
actually,
fact.
Yeah, I didn't know that because I don't even know what show that is.
I thought it was kind of just like the girly pops were like made it a thing or something.
Now, when are we going to choose Friendsgiving?
Wait, what?
What day are we choosing for Friendsgiving, girly? Because it got to be on a Thursday.
Friendsgiving?
Yeah, like, you know, all the like, when are we putting it on the calendar, calling it a day? Like, this is the day of Friendsgiving. This is day of Friendsmas.
There probably is a day for that.
It has to be like the weekend before, because if you're gonna do it on that Wednesday,
oh, of course not,
baby,
oh my gosh,
it got to be on a Thursday.
No, but like, speaking of Galentine's Day, I genuinely feel like we love. I'm married, happily married. I love my husband so much. I don't go all out like that on Valentine's Day like we do with our friends for Galentine's. We don't.
Right? I know.
Low-key, like, we have to remember that, you guys, like, whenever, you know, I know, like, the single queens are probably like, oh, you know, like, F Valentine's Day, like, I feel that, queen. It's okay. And you know what? You have to always remember, queen, it's not just about having a man or having a girlfriend. It's literally just about love, whether it's your family, you know, it's just being appreciative of your loved ones.
We're thinking of the single girlies, though, like the single ladies and gentlemen, because I feel like Valentine's Day could be hard for the single people.
Right, because it's like such a day of love. But we have to remember, like, love is rooted in family and friends and your loved ones, or who you choose as your family. Just love in general. It doesn't have to be like a romantic thing, and like often we forget that. But like, speaking of that in general, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, yes, I'm happily married, but I get more excited about Galentine's. Yeah, way more excited about Galentine's than I do about Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I don't even know if I have plans for Valentine's Day. You're right.
What are we doing? I'm like, Ryan, because like, honestly, I do kind of like leave it in Raul's hand. Like, okay, is this like an unspoken rule, right? Like, the guy kind of has to like plan Valentine's Day, or
yeah, I think so,
right? Do you take on that role, like, this is what we're doing for Valentine's Day, or like, how do you guys do it?
I'm trying to think what we did last year, but I think usually he just takes me to like dinner, gets me flowers and chocolate. You know what?
Maybe that's why we don't have that many memories, because that's how the guy's in charge. So he's in charge of it, and then we're like, oh well, Valentine's Day was okay.
The girls were in charge.
They are, and the girlies are in charge of Galentine's Day, and that's why we go all out every time, because the girlies are going to come through for their girly pops. Because Galentine's Day is always grand.
Yeah.
Think about like all the girlies come together. We all plan out what we're gonna wear. There's nothing like planning a Galentine's with the girlies.
Wait, really quick. Speaking of Valentine, I know it's Galentine's, but speaking of Valentine's Day. Are you obligated as a married couple to ask your wife to be your Valentine every single year, or is the media just influencing all of y'all?
It's media influencing everyone, and it influenced my man.
I know that's right.
Because I don't know when this started.
It started like a few years ago, I think. It's like a thing, right? Where people are like asking to be Valentine's.
And like it's always been a thing, but I feel like if you're married and you've been together or not even just married, you've been together for so long, like it's not expected, right? Like I genuinely don't care if you ask me to be your Valentine or not.
Yeah.
But something about the media pressuring, like I'm telling you, y'all got my man straight. Because he's been doing it for the past few years.
He does ask you every
year. He already
year.
asked me to be his Valentine, like before February came in, actually.
That is so thoughtful of him.
He showed up one day randomly. I hope I got a picture. He showed up one day randomly with flowers. He had taken me out to school, came back with flowers, and it said, be mine. And he was like, can you be, he's like, oh, here, do you want to be, like, yeah.
That is my Valentine, so whatever. Cute.
And I was like, wait, where is this coming from? I honestly was like, kind of like shocked. I was like, wait, why? And he's like, cause I just wanted to ask you to be my Valentine. I was like, what?
Thoughtful king.
Like, and this man really like willfully went to the store, because I was like, oh, did you go to the store to buy groceries, or like what happened? He's like, I just stopped by to ask you to be my Valentine.
I know that's right.
And you know what? I fight with my man, and you know, whatever, like I love to annoy the shit out of him, and I love to talk my shit as a usual girly pop, right? Imagine. But I will say Raul is so detail oriented with things like that. Like I genuinely never care for those things. Like I don't care for you to ask me to be your Valentine, but the fact that he does it, and like that was such a nice gesture. Like the fact that you actually went to the store and you were like, I'm gonna ask her to be my Valentine today.
That's so cute.
Like icon, truly.
Honestly, queen. I think it's a cute gesture. Like you said, you don't really care for it,
though, right?
It's not necessary, but you're like, oh, that's cute. Thank you. But I do feel like the internet has like almost made it seem like if you don't ask, like for example, my man don't ask me, like he knows I'm not gonna have another Valentine. Like I'm not gonna get asked by somebody else to be my Valentine. Right. So it's like it's not like it's bad if he doesn't, right? But it's cute if they think about it. But I do think like social media has almost like brought tension into couples. Like, well, you didn't ask me to be my Valentine. It's like, well, bitch, we're married. Oh my God. Who else is gonna be asking me to be my Valentine?
Yes, like you guys don't ever look at social media and see the girlies getting their flowers, being asked for the Valentine's, and don't put that example to your own partner. Like, look, they're asking their wife to be their Valentine. Why haven't you asked? Not everyone thinks that way.
If your man comes with some roses, a little teddy bear, it's okay that he didn't book you a hotel room and filled it with roses and 100 balloons. No. I feel like the internet has completely like influenced. Like you had to ask them to be. But I do believe that if you are in a dating phase, talking phase,
yes,
it is very important to ask your partner.
You've been dating for a couple years. Yeah, you better ask.
Dating, like I'm trying to think, because even I'm sure married, I have a lot of memories of Brian asking me to be his Valentine. I don't expect it, but I did expect it dating. Like not being married. I was like, well, you're going to need to ask me to be my Valentine.
I actually feel like the asking to be a Valentine's thing, I feel like that is very like the social media, like the pressure. Because like I'm really looking back at yours, Mayra. On Valentine's Day, it's very separate to ask someone to be your Valentine and then on Valentine's Day to get you something. Those are two separate things. Or were they ask you to be your Valentine on Valentine's Day?
I'm not sure.
Right? Because I'm really looking back at years, and like if we were dating Raul and he would ask me like just in person, like, do you want to be my Valentine, and a little kiss or something, right? But he wouldn't show up with flowers 3 weeks before Valentine's Day and then on Valentine's again. Like that extra shit, it wasn't a thing.
I was getting the gifts, the bears, the flowers
on Valentine's Day. Correct, right? So like this whole social media pressure of like, you need to get flowers for her and ask her to be your Valentine's Day. And then on Valentine's Day, you better pull the red carpet out too. Like that's excessive a little bit. Like, yes, I agree that on Valentine's Day, I don't care how long you've been married, you absolutely should bring her at least a rose on Valentine's Day.
1,000%.
But the whole asking to be a Valentine,
you can't get too comfortable.
Yeah, like the whole thing about like, I have to ask you a few weeks before with flowers to be my Valentine and all that. Like that's, to me, I don't care for it.
Yeah, like for myself, I'm expecting something the day of.
Exactly.
If you want to like do the asking the day of, like I'm probably expecting like something, right? Like,
of course.
But asking, like, maybe not. I don't know. But I feel like as dating, I don't know, especially when you're dating, like you guys are in the honeymoon phase. I have like such a core memory, and I'm pretty sure I've already brought it up in the podcast, but I remember like my first Valentine's with Brian. He brought me a huge bear, probably the size of a human. Aww. Do you remember that bear, Karina?
Yes.
He was huge, and he was like, had a heart. I don't know what it said on it. And he brought me balloons, flowers. It was like a core memory. And now I'm like, wait, what happened to that bear? It's the hoarder in me. I'm just kidding.
I love that.
Those kind of things, I'm like, no, like you tried.
It's
like
so appreciated.
I feel like those are little memories, because if you can't get me a Valentine's Day gift when we're dating, what am I going to expect of you when we're married, baby?
This is the thing. I cannot stand when somebody will say like, well, he doesn't have to do all that. He doesn't.
Oh.
I understand that. You don't have to get me the biggest teddy bear there is to exist in mankind. That you don't have to get me my ramo buchon. You don't have to do any of that. If you handpicked a flower from your garden, that is the most thoughtful thing. In fact, I don't know if I've told this story before, but Raul and I, when we went on our first date together, I literally remember him, so cheesy, but it was the cutest thing ever. And I look back and I think it was the most beautiful gesture he could have ever done. He pulled out a rose, one singular rose that he cut from his mom's garden. And I saved that rose for like 8 years until it literally turned into dust in my cabinets and was growing mold. So I had to throw it out. But literally like something like that, you're going to tell me that you have an excuse for not bringing your girl flowers on Valentine's Day? Yes. That's the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Mm-hmm. In fact, I had to check my own dad last year because Raul brought me flowers, and my mom was like, oh, like what? Like she forgot it was even Valentine's Day. She's like, why do you get you flowers? It's Valentine's Day. I had to check my dad, and I was like, you should be bringing her flowers. I don't care what the excuse is. You could go to the backyard and cut her some flowers if you have to. Like, I feel like that's a beautiful gesture, and you should never forget, no matter how married you are, no matter how long you've been together, you do not have to pull out the red carpet for her, but you could get her some flowers.
That's very true. I do feel like women nowadays, like we're very about like, we got our man straightened up, because I think that's funny that you mentioned that about my dad. My dad and my mom, they have the cutest relationship, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they grew up differently. And yeah, there's some Mother's Day or, Valentine's Day. I'm looking at like, all right, well, your kids are giving you things. Right. My dad, hold on. I'm
like, okay, right. And that's actually a really good point that you made. They're a very happily married couple. My parents are actually the best example that I feel like we could have seen growing up. And that's why it was so like rooted into us, like to get married and want that, because yes, like we're fortunate enough to have such amazing, loving parents. Like they genuinely like, they cannot live without each other,
Yeah. But maybe that's something that my mom could have easily brushed off and was like, it's okay.
Yeah, and maybe she doesn't care, which is fine,
But maybe she does.
Exactly that part. And like, that is a good point that you made though, because just because you see somebody getting all these flowers and all these gifts, you don't know what their relationship is going through. Like there's people that literally love to gift, but they overcompensate for being a piece of shit partner too. So that's when I say, do not look at social media and compare your partner to them, because you know your man, and if he's he's a great husband, a great father to your kids, and he's present, but he's just not a romantic guy, you also can't tear him down and be like, he's not the kind to pull out the red carpet for me, but he also like takes care of me and the kids, and you know, he provides and all that. So that's where there's a balance to that. But I will say he should absolutely be bringing you some flowers, something. It doesn't have to be flowers. Maybe that morning, if he has that day off, like he makes you breakfast.
Yeah, I'll tell you what the issue is. These men be getting comfortable.
The comfort.
They spoil you. They get you everything they can, and until one day, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, my birthday, where's my gift?
What?
Crickets.
Right.
It be like that, girl.
And it does not have to be anything fancy. Do you know how, if you're someone that, let's say you're a guy watching, right? You have a girlfriend. You're not the kind to ever gift her anything. She's actually used to it.
That's sad.
There is absolutely like if you're like, well, I don't have flowers in my garden. Well, in your neighborhood, do you have a neighbor that has a flower? I know that sounds insane, but like if I genuinely could not get a flower anywhere, like I'm gonna go down the street, like sneak a flower or something, anything. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's an excuse to not give your girl flowers.
There is no excuse.
I don't think there
example. I feel like I'm not like materialistic like that. I feel like some women love like getting like crazy gifts, or like I need to get like a designer bag for my birthday or something. I feel like for me, the most memorable or more touching things are the ones that you really put thought into.
Oh my gosh, I have the perfect example. Like it does not have to be flowers, but it's the thought that counts. For your birthday, Noah gave you the cutest gift
That's where
ever.
I was going with. Okay, Brian bought a blank canvas. He bought a couple paintbrushes and some paint, and he made Noah like do this happy birthday little art piece with Noah's hands, and I think it was like flowers, and he even used Noah's fingers with like to put happy birthday. Super like cute little details that like this little canvas I'm gonna literally probably frame and just keep forever, right?
Exactly.
And Noah surprised me with that, and Brian made me heart pancakes with eggs.
Dude,
I could have asked for anything better than that.
Exactly.
It was the thought that he put into going to the store, buying a blank canvas, getting paint, and having Noah create this masterpiece that I'm gonna literally have forever.
It's the thought.
It's the thought. And how much did it cost to get that?
It's the thought that counts.
It's literally the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts.
I think even Elizabeth here on the podcast once brought up an example of Ismael getting her like a rose. It was such a cute story.
Love that so much.
I forget what episode it was, but if he wanted to, he would.
If he wants to.
Oh, and I hate that because I feel for the girlies that are probably in relationships where they're like, well, I haven't gotten a gift for my birthday. I'm probably not expecting a gift for Valentine's Day, and they're almost
not normalizing
and you're almost normalizing it. But Queen, I just have to say right now that we can't normalize stuff like that because, what is a relationship if you're not gonna pour love into me?
That part. And and there is girlies that, like I mentioned, they would say they're like, well, he provides and like he takes care of us. Like, yes, that's amazing. And you should never obviously tear him down for what he does do. I agree with that. There's amazing men. And I don't think that you need to be necessarily spoiled or gifted a handbag, a designer bag and all this stuff. Like, that's not necessary, but when I say the little things, it's even making me breakfast. You can't get me flowers for Valentine's Day, completely understandable, but I wake up to breakfast in bed. That alone, I would be like, oh my goodness.
Yes.
Just the little things that count.
Yeah.
Another idea for your wife, if there's any guys watching, I don't know, in the morning, honestly, just the simple, you made her coffee and I cleaned the kitchen, I cleaned the house, and here's your coffee. Little things like that would go such a long way. And it's honestly the little things that we appreciate the most.
I want to play a little game. Things that my husband does that would send your low effort man into a coma. I know that's right. Let's play.
I saw some of these videos. I saw Trisha Paytas do it, and I couldn't relate more to something. And I love this trend because it's not necessarily that another man is low effort, but it just really shows you what you have at home,
Yes.
And I have a lot of moments like this too that I'm I don't know if every guy does this for their wife.
I know.
Take it away.
I actually, when you're so eager to do this trend because you know your man, that's when you know you got a real one.
That's when you know you have an amazing husband.
Because I got a list, baby.
Yes.
Where do we start? Things I would send your low effort husband or man into a coma that my man does.
So real.
If it is 3 a.m. and Brian is knocked out, and if I tap on his shoulder and tell him I'm thirsty, he is getting up from his 10th dream just to go downstairs and bring me water.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one. That's Raul too. Yeah. If it's 2 3 in the morning, I'm like, shit, my phone's gonna die. I left the charger in the living room, and like my phone, he's gonna get up and get the charger, and I'm gonna get it one way or another. If I have to wake him up for something else and then get my treat after, I imagine like why, but it's gonna happen. Raul drives me everywhere, and I know you guys already know this because I like mention it, but like I am the passenger queen.
Ultimate passenger.
Actually,
princess.
Not a passenger queen princess. I am the queen bee passenger queen. Like, absolutely. This man drives me everywhere. And if you ask him, and he's literally said it on this podcast, if you ask Raul, like, why do you drive? Like, let her drive everywhere. Like she needs to learn how to drive. I know how to drive. I just don't drive anywhere. And yes, I have developed anxiety over driving over it. And it's actually a goal of mine to like really get it together. Raul's the kind that will tell me to my face, like, but why? I can take you anywhere. He is happily my chauffeur.
Yeah.
Like, actually. And it's not an inconvenience to him. Like, if you ask my man, why doesn't she drive anywhere? Like, he will literally be like, she doesn't have to. I could take her anywhere. Mm-hmm. And he actually enables this behavior. Imagine? Like, that's actually a goal of mine to really get it together, because in itself, it has its own cons. Like, hello, bitch, get it together. Like, yes, I could, you guys. I really could get it together and just start driving everywhere. My man happily will tell me to my face, like, I could take you anywhere, queen. Mm-hmm. If we are anywhere, and I'm talking like literally anywhere, he's going to drive.
Brian's the same way.
Like, the only time like I'll drive is like if we went somewhere and Raul drank with his friends and I'm driving, like, yes.
Yeah.
Any other way, we're both tired, no matter what it is. We both went out, we're both exhausted. Like, he's going to drive, and it's just like, doesn't even question me, like, can you drive?
Oh.
At all.
No, can't be a question.
And that is something that like I'm really grateful for.
Yeah. I think one that would send a lot of dads into a coma is Brian will let me sleep in every single day if I have to.
Wow.
And he will get the morning routine started with Noah while I'm asleep.
What a freaking icon.
I feel like that is something like almost like, because usually it is expected for like the mom to be up and making the breakfast. And I feel like I do a lot of the breakfast, but he will not nudge at me and wake me up. Hey, Noah's up. Never.
You know how Raul doesn't do that either. Yeah. Like, I feel like a lot of times, like, I just naturally wake up before him. But in times that I've had to sleep in, especially when I was pumping milk, like, he knew I was up all night. He would wake up and get the day started, and then I would definitely take my naps.
No, like, if Noah's up before me, I wake up and they're already downstairs, and I'm like, oh shoot. He never nudged at me, like, wake up. He lets me sleep in.
I love that.
Fully.
Another thing that my husband does for me every single morning.
There's crying.
Oh no, my throat was just Another thing that my husband does for me every single morning, I don't even have to ask, is he will always have my coffee. I don't have to ask for it. I will say that I am the queen of the kitchen. I cook everything, and that's something that I do pridefully because I love to cook. Mm-hmm. I love making breakfast, and that is one thing, like, it's just embedded in us. He knows I'm going to make food, and he will get the coffee ready. I never have had to ask, like, can you make me a coffee? I'm just cooking. And then before I know it, he just comes behind me. Here's your coffee. He knows exactly how I like. In fact, I cannot replicate my own coffee to taste as good as he makes it for me. I can't make a coffee to save my life, actually. He makes it all for me.
Do you feel like you play silly sometimes? Like I play dumb.
Play silly is crazy. What do you mean?
I play dumb. I'll be like, babe. Well, no, actually, no. I really do believe that he makes the best coffee in the world. That Brian makes me the best coffee in the world. But I'd rather not even try it. I'll be like, babe, like, my coffee doesn't come out like yours. Like, I'll hype him the fuck up because I know he's going to make me a good coffee. But, like, the ego that he knows that I cannot get it to be like his, he will continue to make it just because he knows his coffee is that girl, you know?
Raul was like, he's just like a coffee.
Like they're prideful about their coffee, huh?
He knows that he's like the coffee king for me. Like
Raul got Brian into like the cold brews.
Oh, Raul loves his cold brew so much. Oh my gosh,
that's funny. I guess another thing that would send your man into a coma, Brian cleans up after me. If I am making dinner, he is picking up while I'm making my mess. I'm the kind that, like, if I'm getting dressed, the clothes goes on the floor. If I'm opening a box, the package, Amazon box across the island. As de cuenta, like, Brian's, like, picking up after me as I'm, like let's your life. I'm over here like a flower girl throwing flowers, and Brian's like picking up the flowers and like throwing them. Like that's literally like how I could describe it. He's like, dude, I'm like a vacuum after you.
That is hilarious.
And I think that's something cute because I'll be like cooking and he's already like cleaning for me.
Oh, I love that.
Or another thing, and I think it's almost,
I actually like love that so much because I actually will be cooking, making a mess, and I have to like, that is one thing I'll be like, Raul, like, can you please start cleaning up? Like, I'm making a fucking mess right now. No, because I'm so messy. I feel like he already knows it, though. Like, he already knows I'm so messy. I'm like, I shed, like, my skin. I'm a little snake shedding my skin everywhere. That's funny.
And also, another thing, he washes the dishes. I rarely touch the dishes.
Oh, okay.
Because I use a dishwasher. He don't use a dishwasher. I'm like, bro, you're gonna save yourself hours. Just throw them in the dishwasher.
Oh, me and Raul love a dishwasher. Hates to see my family come in. You imagine?
Right.
I love a dishwasher.
I'm like, why are you not using the dishwasher?
No, for like pots
just
and
save
stuff.
Your time.
Like for pots, like I need to like.
Well, you kind of have to, and not a lot of them are like dishwasher friendly. Yeah. If they were, I would throw them in there too.
Oh yeah, if I could wash me in the dishwasher, I would. Even
that's right.
I don't know if this was sending anyone into like a coma, but I feel like if it's not a really high effort thing he does, like we're still very 50-50. Like when we're waking up to get Mia ready for school, like it's the teamwork. Like he takes Mia to school. He always takes her to school.
That's a good one.
We both wake up at the same time, but because I'm the kind that will get her dressed and ready for school, so I'll get her dressed, I'll do her hair. Like that's one thing, like I have to do, obviously, like I do her hair, the kid's hair, and then he will get her lunch ready. He gets her lunch ready every morning.
Good.
So that's like, we kind of have that routine down. Like I get her up, get her dressed, do her hair. All right, daddy's waiting for you in the kitchen. Go. All right, bye, baby. Good seeing you. Imagine. And then he takes her to school. That is one thing. He always takes her to school. Right. And actually, remember, like growing up, like my dad would also like when he was able to, he would always take us to school.
Yeah,
that is one thing
it was,
too.
Like, rare when my mom would.
Like that's one thing I love about my husband so much. Just in general, like. Even with bath time, like if I'm like, you take them a bath today, like he'll take them a bath happily. He will never complain about it. Like, but that is one thing I feel like it's more like 50-50. Like this is a thing. It's kind of like, I know I'm like going off tangent, but with Raul, it's funny because he's the kind that like if he's in charge of bath time, he will just let them play in the water and like not wash their hair, not nothing. And then like Mia will get out of the bathtub. Like this has happened before where she comes out and I'm like, your hair, did you wash your hair? No. I'm like, you literally just played in water.
How does he shower?
Is he out here
scrubbing his booty, girl?
Yes, he does. He does. But for him, I think he's just like, oh, well, they showered yesterday. Like, I just wanted them to play in the water. I'm like, that's not a bath. So a lot of times I have to go in there and be like, all right, like I have to scrub them down. Yeah. Because he'll just let them play in the bathtub. Like he's like supervised.
He thinks that's like a shower.
Yeah, like he's super. Okay, this is Raul. For him, he's like, oh, a bath? Like, yeah, they had a bubble bath. Like, he is the kind that will make it fun for them. Like, he'll put bath bombs in there for them. Oh my God, Raul's really good at that. Like, he loves buying the kids bath bombs because they love bath bombs and stuff like that, right? So he puts the bubble bath together, like the bubbles. And he's like, well, they have a bubble bath. They're clean. I'm like, literally, like, that's when I have to step in. So if I want them to take a real bath, like, I have to do it.
Yeah.
But I do love that he will not complain about, like, can you take them a bath and stuff like that? But
another one. If he goes to the grocery store and he forgot something, he goes back to the grocery store. I could call him and it's like, oh, I forgot to put this on the list. Mm-hmm. He is the kind, if he's driving off, he will go back to the grocery store. Bless his heart, because I could never.
Oh my God.
I'd be like, we forgot. I'm not doing this. Like, and that reminds me of the scene. Oh my gosh. And even Brian says it. Y'all ever have seen Christmas with Cranks where she sends her man to the grocery store and it's raining, pouring, and she's in the car? And she's like, you forgot. I don't know what he forgot. And he was like, okay, I guess I'll just step out where it's like pouring rain. And she's just there like smiling at him to go back in.
So funny.
Brian has never felt more heard from that scene. He's like, that's literally our marriage.
I love moments like that when you grow up and you become an adult and you rewatch movies or rewatch shows.
Yes.
And then you relate as the adult in the film. And you're like,
like, oh that is my marriage in a nutshell right there. That scene, Karina.
That Christmas with the Cranks, that entire movie, the entire thing of how like that relationship is reminds me so much of us when she's like, just nitpicking everything her husband does and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so real. And it's just, she's just a girl. Like,
she's just a girl. Yes. And the guys just roll with it though.
Yes. And like how their daughter's coming back for Christmas and she's like, it's okay, we're gonna do the party. And he's like, what? Like, how are we gonna do it? And he's like, we're gonna figure it out. Like, when she's just like all stressed out.
Yes.
I'm like, literally me in a nutshell.
No, like actually, Karina.
It's so funny.
That is a prime example of when I sent Brian to the grocery store. But the thing is, you know how like I'm a huge fan of Christmas with the Cranks, but I forget the dad's name. What's his name?
I forgot all other names actually.
The dad, when he actually kind of like complains a little bit, like, you sure I have to step out? Brian doesn't even go there. He's just like, all right. He just steps out.
That is one thing I learned about you, like that you don't like grocery shopping, huh? Do you like grocery shopping, or you honestly rather be like, go get
I'd rather
the groceries?
be with Noah doing things in the house.
Okay.
It's quicker just to send Brian. That is another thing that would send a man into a coma. Brian does the grocery shopping.
For a full grocery run, like, do you just send him like where you're like, we need this for dinner, or do you have your
dinner
weekly?
And I'm missing ingredients? He'll go grab them.
Do you have a day though that you're like, we need to go actually, like, you know, like, let's stock up?
Yeah, I like to. It's like family time.
For me, it is actually rare for me to have him just go by himself, because I don't know what it is just about the kitchen, bitch. I love a grocery run. Mm-hmm. Even if it's just for dinner. Like, it's actually a self-care thing to me.
Yeah, I love it.
I feel like
do it all the time.
Now in my 30s, Mayra, one thing I'm learning about myself that is so different from my early 20s is that I genuinely have fallen in love with the kitchen so much, and with cooking, and like cooking literally 3 times a day with things like that I've fallen in love with it so much that I genuinely love going to the grocery store. For me, like, it would be equivalent like Brian going to get a coffee without you or something. Like, I need to be at the grocery store. Like, I love a grocery run.
But you know what? Maybe I do this intentionally. I want him to have his, like, because we're together 24/7. I want him to step out and do his own thing too.
I feel
like
that.
Even when we film the podcast, like, I'll drive myself out, and even though maybe Brian probably does want to step out the house, he'll let me have like my moment off, you know. The same thing with him. I'm like, he enjoys also having his alone time, so I'm like, just go to quickly get Coke Zero, or I need this, or I need that, and he doesn't mind it. But I do like when we plan, like, let's go on a Sunday, or, you know, whatever day of the week, to actually do the grocery shopping. Yeah, I'm pulling up to Costco and we're gonna load up the cart.
I love that.
That's different, because I cannot trust Brian with like a full grocery list. That's a little scary, girl.
Right?
That's
like,
scary.
I need to be there.
That kind of reminds me of like when you send your man to the grocery store and like your phone is who knows where, and then you see it's like 100 missed calls. I'm like, oh shoot.
No, see,
he's like, I had to go. I'm already on my way home, and that's when he drives back and gets what he needs.
Oh my goodness!
I honestly can go on and on.
Tell us. Okay, but can we talk about that Big Bear trip that we did with the whole family? It was one of the most memorable trips to me. Like, I cannot stop thinking about it.
Yes, and it was honestly because we booked a house through Airbnb instead of a hotel, and we got a really cute cabin really close to the town. It was so beautiful.
The house was everything, you guys. You guys know the Garcia family. We love some food. We love cooking. So my mom made pozole. We did board games, which we literally never do. But since we were doing a trip where, like, we had to do some board games, we went outside. We took advantage of literally all the amenities.
And honestly, the mornings were my favorite. We'd make some coffee. Also, the backyard, we did some sledding. It was amazing. We didn't have to step out much, honestly. And you cannot do that in a hotel, girl. Let me tell you.
And when you do go out, it's actually local stuff, like the little shops. I remember there was this cafe that we would walk to get coffee. And then we had dinner. I will always remember that meal, the chicken Alfredo. So
So good. And I just think having a space, a kitchen, a room where everybody could be in just makes a difference. Right? So if you guys are planning a trip, make sure you guys book with Airbnb. We highly recommend it. It's a whole experience rather than just a place to. Okay, quick question. Why are scams getting so creative lately? Like the texts, the emails, the "is this you" messages? It's exhausting. No, because I literally double check everything now. If I'm sending money, I want to know it's protected, and that's why we actually like using Cash App. Your security deserves to be a priority, and Cash App treats it that way. With Security Lock, Cash App requires a successful Face ID or biometric authentication to access your account. It's like your money is protected by your own personal bodyguard, even if your phone is lost or stolen. If you're about to send money to someone new and Cash App notices something looks a bit off or that you might be falling for a scam, it will send you a warning before the money is sent to confirm that everything looks right. Turn on Security Lock in your Cash App settings today and pay attention to scam warnings to keep your money safe. Learn more at cash.app/security. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if you use code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial service platform, not a bank. Bank services provided by Cash App's bank partner. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank. Member FDIC. Discounts and promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Brian will pack the diaper bag every single time.
Oh, okay. See, that's...
And he won't. I mean, I don't, and I don't make him. I just think, you know how sometimes some things it's like your duty.
I think he just kind of like fall into routine.
Some things just fall into routine, and he just made it his thing to pack the diaper bag every single time.
Oh, somebody had to do it.
No, but he just made it his thing. He took that role from the beginning. I can't explain to you like that. Those are some things. Yeah. He's doing every role, and I don't do anything. No,
you are an insanely present mother, and I will not allow that slander here ever. Listen,
okay.
I just want to make it clear. We are very present with our children, okay?
Oh, of course.
And that's not even something we need to say, period, girl. Like, even when I was, like, obviously, like, I moved out now, but, like, even when I was living with my mom, she will tell you my kids are always with me. Like, yes, there's times that she helps babysit when we get really busy at the warehouse, you know, just naturally we have to go to work and stuff. But, like, yes, like, Brian, like, he's an extremely hands-on dad.
Oh, very hands-on.
But so are you, period.
I know that's
And that's
right.
just that. I mean, look at Noah. He's attached to you by the hip.
He's attached to Brian by the hip right now, actually.
He loves his daddy too.
Super attached to him right now. Like, he's in his dad era.
He's in his dad era.
Like, actually, he used to be super attached to me. I don't know if you guys remember when he was like a baby.
Yeah.
I think that's when I was like pumping. Like, I don't know, maybe just naturally. But as a toddler, like when he turned 2, he's like a daddy's boy, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. But that is something that he just started doing. I feel like there's things that your partner could slack on that you pick on and vice versa.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I've always done Noah's breakfast. Like, when I say that Brian lets me sleep in, I know that if I wake up, like, Noah's been eating Oreos or he's eating, like, chucherias, like, he hasn't made him his actual breakfast.
Because that's like you.
Mama's in charge of breakfast. That's just a routine that I'm used to.
Yeah.
But also, I pick up the slack there, but it's like he's always preparing the diaper bag.
I think it's absolutely amazing I think it's actually a flex to have a dad who's involved in your kid's life.
Yeah.
I don't think there should ever be any shame in saying like, yes, my husband does a lot for me and the kids. There should never be that.
Right.
And that's with anything, whether it's him going to work and providing for you or him pulling weight at home, how he can, like, I think there is absolutely no shame in that. And I hate that, like, it's almost like, isn't that crazy how it's like a trend to say like what the guy does?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like the fact that it's a trend to say like that the guy's doing 50-50 with you, like, because it's so expected of the mom to be like the sole caregiver. And there is dads that even now you meet, like, and you see, and they're not really involved in anything. And like the girl's pulling all the way, and like she's, you know, fully, you know, changing all the diapers, making all the bottles, and like sometimes, and there is people even now that you see that the dad will still like not help at all with making a bottle or like just hands the baby over. And it's like, you know what, in moments like that I am so thankful and so grateful that my husband is so hands-on.
So thankful. 100%. obviously, like you guys know, like Brian's a stay-at-home dad. So Brian is with Noah basically, and I could be home all day with Noah, but maybe I'm not as present because I'm doing things on my phone. And that's the thing with like our jobs, right? Being a creator is a little bit like iffy, you guys. You're either on your computer or you could be on your phone, and it doesn't seem like you're probably working, but you kind of are. You're kind of clocked in from like the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like just random times. Oh, I have to post this, or
I think it's like everyone just pulling their own weight where they can. It's like this like thing of like, oh, the dad goes to work and the stay-at-home mom. Like if you're a creator and you also could have your family be home, and like, you know, he's helping out with a baby and stuff too. I think that's amazing too. Yeah. You know, it's not like we're over here like this is the thing about being a creator with like the whole husband thing that kind of like it's just like so annoying sometimes. It's like these creators that are working from home, like if anything, it's a huge privilege. It's not like she's out there like doing crazy labor and has her man at home helping. We're, you know, it's a blessing to be able to work from home and have your family home and help with the babies. Like, and I just, you know, we're just so grateful in general for these men. But
what I guess where we're going with it is, regardless, they're amazing dads.
Yes, period. I see it all the time. I mean, like, for example, I feel like, you know, Crystal's man, he has his job and everything too. He's an insanely amazing present father to his daughter, even like Vilia and his daughter, and like Ismael, Elizabeth's husband. Like he's someone that I see so incredibly hands on with Elizabeth, and like, and I just know that the moment they have a baby, like I know he's going to be an insanely amazing dad and be super hands on too. Yeah. It really just depends on the person, right? Yes. Or like I do think about it as well. Like I think about like Raul, even, you know, like Raul, like with a warehouse, you know, obviously like, yes, the slime is my face, right? Like I'm the face of the slime and everything 100%. But like when it comes to logistics of the warehouse, when it comes to running it, payroll, employees, every bit of anything with a warehouse, aside from content wise, Raul runs everything from stocking, everything behind the scenes. Raul is the machine to that warehouse, literally. And he's and amazing. Even then, he comes home, is an amazing, incredible father. And like it's a huge blessing. And I feel like, yes, like it's just pulling weight in different ways that they can, you know. And if you're a stay-at-home mom, but your husband goes and works, and you know,
no, that's really
amazing too.
No,
you know,
it's a really good point that you're making, because even if Brian had to step out and be gone all day, come back home, I would still give you a list of things that would put your man into a coma, because that's just how he is. Like, baby, I've had him doing all these fucking things for me way before. I think a man that is like willing to bend his back for his girl, regardless, is gonna fucking do it. Period. And I will say Raul and Brian are amazing dads.
But anyways, I want to open up these Stella Rosa bottles. All right.
Okay.
Which one should I try? The red wine looks really good. I want the red one.
Try the red one.
Love, honestly, like, can we just say, like, I love the fact that we're like in partnership with Stella Rosa, because like they'll be sending us like bottles, you guys.
This is not sponsored. Like,
this is not sponsored right now, but like I'm just so grateful to like be a partnership with them in general.
Wait, I know what we could do.
What?
We could cheers for your new house.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do this red one.
The cups, all these
you
are
know
the
what,
ones
on day one actually that I got my keys, Mayra, like literally on day one, I got 2 big old boxes from Stella Rosa that they sent over, you guys, for the pod. And it's just, you know, like cheers to that, like cheers to that. Like this is not even sponsored by them, but like I love them, and
they're icons.
They really like be sending us their stuff, and like
that was
I love
like
them so much.
Perfectly aligned as a birthday gift though, like closing right before.
Insane.
That's crazy.
I didn't even realize we were closed like literally like a day before our birthday. Like it was just such a crazy, chaotic weekend.
Our birthday also just passed, and it was incredible. Like that, we watched the Super Bowl. We did a brunch at your new house.
Like so chaotic, you guys. I literally got my keys, and that whole weekend was booked like ahead of time for months. Obviously, we planned, like my goddaughter's birthday party is here at this house, like at my house. And cheers. All right. Cheers to a busy week, to Valentine's Day, cheers to our birthday, to everything,
to your guys' new house. Literally,
it's crazy.
That's literally what happened these past few days, girl.
I know, it's so crazy. Like I literally got my keys, you guys, and the very next day we had my goddaughter's birthday party at this house. So we were here setting up, and then obviously for the party, and then the next day, basically like official first day one, was our birthday party at the new house. So we decided to do it there because we were just really excited about getting like our keys around those days, and we were like, you know what, we had no furniture, just a couch, but guess what? We had chairs, tables, and some food, baby girl.
And the people that we love. That's all that matters.
The people that we love, and that's all that matters.
That was great.
It was so fun.
Wait, can I just say that was like actually one of my favorite birthdays we've had?
Really?
I think it was like a very just like core memory. Like, what, you know, there's like some birthdays that give you core memories.
Yes.
I got home and I was like, this was a really nice birthday.
I loved it so much.
Yeah.
I agree. I loved it so much. My mom came over. My mom broke in the kitchen, you guys. I'm telling you, like, literally day one in that house was our birthday. So like boxes everywhere. I literally, mind you guys, we were going to do a brunch. We were telling you guys how we were going to do like a brunch at 11 a.m. The brunch didn't happen. I told my mom, I was like, come to my house at 2 p.m. Let's make pozole because there's no way. Like I woke up hungover from the night before for my goddaughter's birthday party. And I woke up, went into the living room, boxes everywhere. I was like, oh my God, why did I agree to this?
You were still going for like brunch, chilaquiles and everything. And I was like, girl, just tell her to make pozole at this point. We're going to start at 2 p.m.
I just was like, this is insane. Like literally day one, all my boxes got dropped off yesterday. Like literally like the movers came, dropped off everything. And then the next day was our birthday party. And it was like, I can't even put anything away. Luckily the movers, like they were able to put, oh my God, movers are the best thing ever, dude. Like the fact that because they take apart your furniture from, you know, from this house, and then they take it to the new house and they put together the furniture. They literally will
put it for you where in the rooms.
But obviously I didn't take everything. Like I took like the main living room couch because that was like my couch, and my mom put the other couches she already decorated over here, looks so good. And like I took that couch and then like our bed, right? Like things like that, some boxes, some cazuelas, whatever. My mom gifted me a bunch of her cazuelas because like I came to realize after this move that I'm like, I low-key have been cooking with my mom's cazuelas all this time because obviously like we live together. So when I moved, I was like, oh my gosh, I just have like my caraway cazuelas and that's it. Like just like a couple of them, like literally like I could count them in one hand. So my mom actually packed up a bunch of cazuelas for me, like because my mom has like a million cazuelas. You know, she's like a princess house queen.
Royal prestige.
Her royal prestige. So she gave me some cazuelas. So like that's like the best thing ever. And yeah, that was literally day one was our birthday. Even right now is like technically like, well,
you're so fresh in your days in still.
We're so fresh in that like
you're still settling.
If you go to my house right now, like open up the cabinets, like there's nothing in them. Everything's in boxes still. Because like the birthday, our actual birthday, you know, we were just obviously we're hosting and stuff, so we would just make sure to put the boxes in rooms and just Mayra decorated so cute.
Oh yeah,
dude, where did you get all this
stuff on Amazon? Like the little vases and stuff. And it came out so cute.
Came through. Like these look like glass.
Yeah, it was so nice though.
It came out so good, Mayra. You decorated so cute.
Not even the decorations. It was just nice. It was a nice day.
It was
the
beautiful.
Super Bowl. I don't know if our birthday has landed on the Super Bowl before.
It's never landed on the Super Bowl before.
Or maybe when we were younger we didn't realize it. I don't know, but that was like perfect.
It was so perfect.
Even the halftime in itself was like, wow.
And honestly, like in that moment, that morning, I was like a little stressed because I was like, oh my gosh, I just moved in literally yesterday and like I'm hosting. This is ridiculous. But then like actually like as the day went on, I was like, this is so beautiful. Like this is gonna be such a core memory because I'm always gonna remember like we literally moved in.
It was a core memory.
And did like hosted immediately like our birthday.
It felt like a housewarming. It kind of did.
It honestly did feel like that. I feel like that kind of was like the housewarming, like right, like it.
And then your realtor and your lender surprised you with a mariachi for your guys.
I want to give a huge shout out to my realtor, you guys.
So
I'm not even kidding. Like
for that.
I'm going to be like tagging them on my Instagram because they did not have to do any of that. Like they were so sweet and like
so generous.
I could not believe like how sweet, dude. Like when I walked to get my keys, I know she had told us, she was like, oh, you know, come ready so we can take pictures.
Yeah.
And she told me she got a photographer, and a lot of realtors do that. They get a photographer to get pictures. This woman is such a sweetheart. Well, the whole team, like, like, oh my gosh. They're all there when we show up. they're taking pictures. They give us our keys. Like, and I can't even process everything because I'm just like, oh my God, I'm just focusing on like, don't cry. Because it is emotional getting your keys, bitch, you know? So I was like, don't cry, whatever. And she's like, okay, let's go inside, like, to your new house. And they put a bow on the door. The moment I step in, I see mariachi. Bitch, immediately I was like, the tears are coming out. Aww. I was like, let's open up the dams. Imagine like it's coming out. I was like, oh that my God. Beautiful. They're so sweet, Mayra. These people are so like, oh my gosh. I recommend them to you guys. Like they work out of the IE, but also like Southern California in general, LA, you guys. Highly, highly recommend them. When I tell you this woman, like they're so sweet. When I met her, dude, like mind you, these people don't know who I am. Like they're just so genuinely so sweet. When I first met her, I had toured a random house on Zillow. Yeah. And she speaks Spanish too, which I love so much. And she's just the sweetest woman ever. She's bilingual. She does speak Spanish and English, you guys. So if you guys are looking to buy in the IE or in Southern California, you guys hit her up, y'all. Hit her up. She's the sweetest ever. Like when she met us, like, okay, like what's the budget? What do you want? How many rooms? Obviously, like, you know how the realtors will ask you exactly what you're looking for. She every single day she would send us listings. Like she would literally the house like with everything. She was so on top of it. She didn't care how many houses she had to tour or like how many times you like told her, I want to see this. I want to go see it again to see if I'm sure. She was on it and she was so sweet. My kids like loved her immediately. Camila, literally like they formed a friendship together. That's so cute. From all the touring the houses, like she would literally like would want to go with her. Like she would hold her. Like she would literally hold Camila. My heart. The sweetest woman. So when I came in and saw that mariachi, like I was not expecting it at all. But at the same time, I was like, actually, like you would do this. You're such a queen. You literally would like hold my baby like if she was yours. Like she was the sweetest, most nurturing woman ever. But yes, I know that's right. I came home today to do the podcast. The podcast is still in the current house, you guys. My mom started decorating like so cute. Because obviously when we were both living here, like she kind of like let me take full obviously like to decorate. And like I had a lot of places that like I hadn't like decorated yet. She put out her dining table. It's so Amparo. Yeah, like, I feel like I walked in. I was like, okay, Amparo, I think I'm getting what you wanted to decorate this place. It's giving because she has like a specific style, like Señora at their house in Mexico. And I'm like seeing that style come to light here. I'm like, okay, Amparo, I see your decor, queen. It's very Amparo, yes. It's honestly like very señora, but in the cutest way. Yeah. Like so fucking cute. I have a little funny story because I really thought I was like, oh my gosh, because I drive out here by myself because I used to bring Noah and Brian, but you know it's chaotic, so I started driving out here by myself. So I'm pulling up to the driveway and I see the Rover. I'm like, oh my God, queen. Like she drove herself. Like I'm so proud of her. Well, she literally, because I mean, Karina, she's very vocal about how like she doesn't like drive or anything, you know? So I was like, oh, period. She came out here by herself, like her first like time driving over here. And then I'm like, oh, queen, like I saw you drove yourself. You're like, no, Raul brought me. You're like, he dropped me off. It's because the Rover's still here. That's funny. I haven't taken the Rover to the new house. Yeah. But he came because he had to load more boxes. And originally we were gonna bring the girls to see my mom because she does miss the girly pops. I know. She was like, but you know what, you guys, my mom, like when it comes to work and the warehouse, like there is designated days that she used to like babysit them. And I told her, I was like, let me settle in. Like you are going to be like, you know, I'll bring the girls like a few times a week and stuff to hang out with you. Like why? But and then we're always here anyway. Like the podcast is here and stuff. Yeah. But yes, you guys, my mom, she's thriving, decorating, and we're thriving. Amazing. Like I had seen a couple comments saying like, why didn't you just like stay there and move your parents out to a smaller house? Y'all, I mentioned this a couple times before, but like I wanted something new. Like genuinely, like I wanted a fresh start. I wanted a fresh start. Yeah. This house is overwhelming to me, if I'm being honest. And like, and again, I never say it to sound like ungrateful or out of touch. Like, because I realize that sounds stupid sometimes. Like, when you mention something like, you know, like having a house like that. Yes, I'm very grateful and blessed for this house. 1,000,000%. I recognize that 1,000%. But when it came to like raising my daughters in this house, like I genuinely felt like I wanted something different. Yeah. I wanted something new. I wanted something fresh. I wanted to leave the nest. And yeah, like I could have been, you told my parents like you're moving into this house and we're keeping this house. I didn't want to stay here. That's the thing, you guys. Like I had that option. I wanted that new start in a new house, in a smaller house. I wanted that. And like I'm so excited in my new house. Like, of course I wasn't gonna buy a freaking mansion. Like I have 2 kids. Like I have 2 little ones. You know how stupid it sounds for me to say out loud, like, oh my gosh, it's too much house for my little kids. Like, it sounds so dumb. But yes, like my reality is like I would literally, I have my baby just started walking. Like I would put a gate at the house because the way this house is built, it has so many hallways.
It's hard to keep an eye on the kids. No,
right?
it sounds, I know you're saying stupid. It sounds like first world problems.
It sounds so
when
dumb.
you have a family, like the pool too, like things like that.
So dumb. And like
it's real.
I just want to emphasize on that. Like I know it sounds stupid and like, what are you talking about? You know, like, because when you think about like the house, like I'm so grateful and so blessed for this house. I recognize that, you guys. Like, and I genuinely mean this. Like, I feel like nobody needs this much space.
Like, well, and also like you have 2 whole houses now. Like that is like first of all, even that house is stunning. It is big. It's a big house. She's beautiful.
What I'm trying to say is like, I don't like the idea of anyone thinking like, oh, so your mom is staying in that house and you're going to a smaller house. I wanted this, dude. It's what I wanted. And if I'm being honest with you, Queen, I'm holding on to her because she's an asset. If I'm being real, I would sell her if I would. Like, I'd just be like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm sure my mom would thrive in another house too. Like, like having a big house, having a quote unquote mansion is not everything in life. It's not. I've lived it. And honestly, like, I was ready to part ways with her. I was.
Wow, Karina.
And that's just that. Like, in fact, I actually really think about it. Like, I don't know how, like, celebrities that have kids, like, I don't know how they live in homes like that big. I don't get it.
Kim Kardashian's house, how it's like, I don't know if it was exaggerated, but like 20-something thousand square feet. I'm like, how do you keep an eye on your kids?
I genuinely think, Mayra,
that's crazy.
And again, it sounds stupid to say, but like it's never necessary, like genuinely. And when I bought this house, I bought it because it was so many of us. It was all of our siblings except Weiss. All of us, right? And it was like this huge dream and stuff. Now that I have my own family, it was a lot of things. It's leaving the nest. Do I want to raise my kids here? Like it was honestly like there's little things that like it's a huge amazing, right? Huge blessing to have a home like this. I recognize that, but to like live in it and like raise your children and like keep an eye on your kids, and it sounds so dumb, but yeah, like 8,000 square feet, girl. I'm having to put like gates. I don't want you going on that side of the house because I can't keep an eye on you. You know, like I'm telling you now, like I in this new house, like it's like a third of the size, and we're so like I feel so much peace.
Perfect.
I feel so much peace, Mayra, that I'm just like I just shout like, "Hey, Mia, where are you? Okay, you're right there." Like, yes,
that's beautiful.
How stupid does that sound to say out loud? It doesn't like how crazy, right?
No, it's understandable.
Having a mansion is not what it seems, and I'm telling you right now, like it sounds stupid as hell. It sounds so dumb. I've lived it. Yeah, it has its cons, and I bet you my mom could agree exactly the same. My mom, even my mom, real, this whole thing of like, oh, your mom's probably happy as hell. She's keeping this mansion, and you're going to a small. Even my mom, if I told her like, do you think you would want something more cozy? I bet you she would.
She's craving something cozier.
Right. And I even told my own parents, I'm like, you know what, Queen, if this gets overwhelming over time, we'll figure it out.
I mean, that is like some actual queen shit though, Karina. Like the fact that you were not only able to get a stunning home, because that house is beautiful. Oh, Karina Garcia.
That's why I shouldn't have drank wine anyway.
It's insane. Oh, Karina Garcia.
It's insane. It's just insane.
That's some boss chick.
Sorry. I never thought.
That's some queen. That's some real. You know that Jasmine says boss. What did she say? Boss up? She's been bossed up, but damn, that is like actually so amazing, Karina. You not only bought a beautiful, stunning home for your family, you and Raul, but you still have this huge beautiful home that you still have for our parents.
I know.
That is like, that is admirable.
And you know what's crazy? Like, when I got the call, like, and this just sounds so dumb because like I'm so excited about this house, you know, my new house. I'm so excited about it, and like I'm so excited about it. Pero nunca falta that person saying like, "Why did you go to this house and your parents are in the bigger house?" Like I wanted that.
Of course.
Like I just wanted something new so bad. Like it's not what it seems. Like I hate that like people think like literally like this is like the perfect definition of like materialistic shit is not what it seems. It's not.
Craved it.
I craved that for my little family. Like I craved that for my little
You
family.
would always talk about how you wanted something cozier for
Like
them.
I really wanted this for my family. Like damn.
No, but that is some
And I'm not like I recognize the privilege, dude. Like when I got the call that I got the offer like accepted, like
I know.
like I cried because I was like, this is not fair. I don't deserve this.
Oh, Karina, you do deserve this.
know,
Oh my
I
god,
know.
don't say that.
You know how hard it is to buy a house these days.
Oh, Karina, that's so sad. Don't say
I know,
that.
but like I recognize my privilege. Like I recognize it.
Karina. Oh my god.
I know, Mara, but I felt so like I was so happy, but a part of me was like,
But don't feel that.
I know, but
Oh.
it almost feels wrong to say like.
Oh my god.
I
It's not wrong though. Like,
I know, but
oh my god. Karina Garcia, the Lord have mercy. Oh.
and you know what, dude? Like, I know it sounds so stupid right now. I know, but like I think about like when we grew up, like my dad, like he still never got to like buy the house he wanted, you know.
It's
And then like
oh my god.
like to buy another one, like it's just so crazy. Like,
But you know what though? Like that's that is the beauty of God, girl. That even when my parents waited years, it didn't come in the form that they thought, but their daughter gave them everything they wanted. That part, Karina.
but even then, like you know what's crazy? Like even with that being said, like in the future, like obviously this house is like technically mine, you know. In the future, like let's say like, because of course like she's an asset, right? And like emotionally I'm attached to her and stuff. In the future, like if I sell this house, like I would love to buy them a house under their name.
Wow,
Like, I would
Karina.
love that, like because like
Wow.
I know that they're here and stuff, but like that's still a goal of mine. Like if I were to one day like sell it and get them a house, like I want them to feel like fully like a co-sign or something where
they
like
have like their own house.
we're like maybe like we're both owners or something. Like I want
Wow.
them to fully like it's because it's like I feel so like it's insane.
That's admirable, girl.
Insane. Because I didn't even think it was honestly like I didn't even think it was a possibility. Like I really didn't. So like I just like I really do recognize it. Like I really do recognize how blessed.
But
I am.
like the fact that you could like say the fact that you're even thinking like I don't deserve it, but the way that you and Raul work your ass off.
I literally, y'all like work your ass off. Truly, like I come over like 4 or 5 times out of the week. You're not home because you and Ro are working your ass off. You do deserve it because you forget that you have supported our entire family for fucking years. So yes, you actually do deserve to have a fucking beautiful home with your husband. That is well
I know,
deserved.
it's just so
and that is
crazy.
God giving you those blessings for what you've done. So yes, you actually absolutely deserve it. 100%.
It's just insane. Like I
Like
can't
that
believe it.
is actually insane what you've done to like everybody.
It's insane. Like all of it's insane.
That is
Like-
just like
Like I'm so happy, dude. Like I'm so happy and
Like
so
you
excited
were
that
able
it's,
to
like, a
buy
gift, like-
another house while still keeping this house, Karina. That's some queen boss shit right there.
so insane.
1000%.
Like it's such a it's like a really nice feeling, obviously, but like I'm not gonna lie, like it's like it's almost like a guilt to it. Like
I truly believe like when you do good, like God repays you like 100%. 100%, and that's exactly what we're seeing come to life. I mean, you've done so much.
we're so blessed. We really are.
It's a true blessing.
Like I definitely recognize like the
Wow.
blessing and like I recognize it, dude. It's crazy. And I was telling Raul, like, when we got accepted, like, for the offer back then, like, I remember when I got that phone call, like, I cried for so many reasons. One, because I was so grateful, but like, a part of me, I was like it just felt like it was not fair. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Queen, but you guys literally work your ass off.
I know, Mayra, but it's just naturally, because, like, you guys, like, we've obviously, like, seen what it's like, you know, to struggle, and to, you know, like, my dad, like, never being able to, like, buy his house and stuff, and, like, how hard times are. Like, I 100% we recognize that. And I never, ever, ever want anyone to think it's, like, that we're out of touch or anything, because we're far from that. Like, we've lived it. And, like, I really do recognize that. I recognize it. And it's just so much gratitude. Like, I can't even explain.
It's beautiful.
It almost feels like an out of body experience.
I don't think, I mean, as a sister, I don't see it out of touch at all for you to have done that. Like, at all.
And I want to be so excited, like, and I do, and I want to, like, share so much, but I think, like, that part holds me back. Like, I don't want it to come across like I bought another one, you know?
No, but that's crazy, because I feel like something like that, it is admirable. I don't see how anybody would see it that you're, like, showing off, or that those kind of things are actually admirable. You went from supporting your entire family to still being able to still carry that weight and buy another house.
It's just crazy. And it's like, and then you really think, you're like, if you really put it into perspective, like you really start thinking, like, your brain starts thinking, like, do I need this much space here? Like, do they need this much space? Like, where do we go from here? You know, just naturally you start thinking of that stuff. But, you know, who knows? You know, like, that's just something we'll figure out. My goodness, I just looked in the freaking
Karina, it's okay.
Please ignore the face, y'all.
It's fine, Queen.
But we'll see from here, you know. But I just felt like I was in a point in life where I really did feel like it was time to prioritize my kids, dude, and, like, my own family, like, my own little family. Like, Raul's an amazing husband and all, but, like, I'm sure, like, he craved that privacy, like, you know, naturally. And again, like, we genuinely, like, did not want to stay here.
Like, it's not something you regret, because when you think about it,
I don't regret it at all.
It is, like, something huge that you crossed off your bucket list.
Mayra, I don't regret it at all.
You know what I mean?
At all.
No, yeah. And I know you don't.
Because if one day I sell this house, like, wow, she's my ticket to a whole real estate business. Like, actually, like, I think about, like, dang, like, she really would. The best thing I would do is, like, park that money into other properties, you know?
Wow.
But I don't regret at all. Like, it's just crazy.
Wow.
It's just so, oh my God, I can't even think about it too much.
The fact that you can, like the fact that you cry about it and feel bad about it just shows your heart, girl.
I can't do it.
That is, like, actually.
No, it's not sad. It's just, like,
it shows your heart, though, that because not a lot of people, like, there are two types of people in the world that have all the money, that are selfish, that probably are greedy, that use it for bad. And there are people like you that have helped people.
This is too much.
That have.
No, I don't like this. It's just, honestly, it's just like, just emotions.
Like, you know that saying that's like, we made the right person famous?
I can't do it.
This is too much. That's what it is.
This is too much. Mayra, this is too much. Cut the shit. I don't know. This is too much. I don't like this. Hold on.
What's going on here?
I'm emotional because I'm just feeling like, I feel, I don't know what I feel. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. My parents, they do deserve the world, first of all. And it was never to push my feelings aside for them and say, like, I'm going to give you the bigger house. No, it was never that. It's not me pushing my feelings aside, like, I'm going to move into the smaller. No, I genuinely wanted this. I was so excited to have a new house. I was excited for something cozier. Like, I wanted it so bad.
Yeah, it's like iconic. Absolutely.
Like, dang, I'm just not built for this fucking... I'm just not built for this lifestyle. Like, what can I say? Like, I want a cozy cottage, like Mayra, what is it called? Cottage cheese? Cottage core. Like, I do want my cozy cottage core. We're excited to come over. We're excited to maybe throw
Mia's birthday party here. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it's a part of my life that I genuinely was like ready to. I was ready for something new. I really was ready for something new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So much, you guys, so much, but
So deserving of it for sure.
thanks, Queen. I did not think we were gonna get emotional like that. I'm telling you, I had 2 sips of Stella Rosa. 2 sips. Look at this.
That is funny.
Like, you know how excited I am to decorate my home right now? Like my cozy home. I'm so excited to put all the detail and just like I'm so excited.
It's so exciting.
So,
Once
so
when it starts becoming a home,
I can't wait.
that's when you're like,
I cannot wait.
we can start with the living room. I think the living room is the part that you see every day.
Yeah.
You're there. It's right by the kitchen.
I can't wait, you guys. And we're going to walk you through everything. I told Mayra, I was like, girl, we have to decorate every room together. Like, we need to go to the stores. Because, like, if there's anyone that I trust with home decor, I literally, funny. Mayra, I've literally gotten DMs of, like, designers, like, and they're like, oh, like, if you need help, like, designing or organizing. I'm like, but Mayra's decor.
Okay, I'm not a designer, but it's an honor.
No, Mayra, literally.
I'm crying.
I'm like, but Mayra, like, Myra's home is the only home I've ever walked into and thought, like, you are literally Hallmark.
Hallmark is kind of crazy. If you saw my house right now, you'd actually faint.
I know that you are going to
really dirty.
You guys, stay tuned for like all the TikToks and stuff. I told Mara, I was like, we need to like just go crazy with all these rooms and just like just make it a home. You know how like when you see empty walls and you're like, I love her, but I want to put my detail in there.
Yeah.
Like I want to put my detail so it could feel like, yes, like cozy home vibes. That's what I want.
Yeah. That's going to be exciting.
I'm so excited, but anyways, y'all.
Well, let me know when, girl. I was there already. Literally, I've been there like 3 times already, and she barely moved in. So I will go again
I've been
today.
there 3 times, and she moved in 2 days ago. So
and I could literally go again today. Just let me know.
We'll see what we could start with first, huh?
I'm available any freaking time, girl.
Oh my gosh. But wow, you guys,
what a roller coaster episode.
I did not think it was. Honestly, you know what it is?
What was it was like your
I'm so bottled up. I'm so bottled up with emotions and wine. I imagine I'm so right 2 sips. I am so bottled up with the emotions of it that I feel like it's just been such a chaotic week that I haven't had time to fully like process it. And the times like anytime I talk to anybody about it, like I just get so choked up because it really is like so much like gratitude, dude. Like I can't even. I'm like.
Insane. We were just actually talking about it before the podcast how we're not like the kinds that like are really expressive. Like we feel awkward about it.
Oh my goodness. It's
like even like
podcast. Dude.
Yeah, that's how we are. Like
I love how you say we're not expressive. We're the biggest crybabies in the world.
We are the biggest crybabies, but we don't like express our like
I feel that.
Like it's just I don't know how to explain it. Yeah.
Wow, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. We hope you guys are having a weekend full. Oh my God, I have to address my shoes real quick. I found these shoes and I thought they were cute, but look at the freaking difference in color. They're literally bright red.
I think they're so cute.
They're cute with another shirt. Look at this. It's like a burgundy top. My shoes are bright red. So if you've been judging me throughout the episode, it's okay, Queen. I literally dug through my boxes this morning to find shoes, and these were the first I found. I was like, who gives a fuck? It's Valentine's Day.
No, they're so cute.
But anyways, Queens, we love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in today.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.